Chakaverse. Chaka Crypto. Welcome to the Chakaverse. He all speaking Chaka facts, I'm out speaking Chaka words. We all making Chaka raps, we call this the Chakaverse. No, I can't help you cop the bag, but I can help you do research. So come and join the Chaka pack, explore the Chaka universe.
What is going on, everybody? We are back with another Chrono Sapiens Alliance update. I'm Chaka Crypto. This is the Chakaverse. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe button. You know, let's get this video up in the old algorithm. Let's say what's up to the chat really quick. We got Crow Mag in the house saying let's effing crow. What is going on? I appreciate you being here. Saying Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Brian, welcome. Welcome, Brian. It looks like that's a new face here. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Saying Happy New Year. Crow Mag throwing up the flames in the hearts. Let's see. All right. We got Queen in the house. What's up, Queen? How's it going? How's it going? Appreciate you being here. Everyone, make sure to smash that like. Yes, ma'am. And see Christopher Alvarado in the house. What's going on? What's going on? Throwing up the flames. Ooh, it's starting. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. How you guys like that intro? That's my 16-year-old son, Hey Zeke. He made the intro. We got Dead Token in the house. Absolutely love Chaka. Appreciate the man to death. Appreciate you too. Appreciate you too. All right, without further ado, let me go and bring up these gentlemen. We got Polish Crypto and Reef Master. What's going on, fellas?
What's up, Chaka?
What's happening?
Man, it's been a long time.
It has been a minute. Well, hope you guys' holidays, everything was good.
Yes, sir. Same thing for you. Hopefully everything was good.
Yeah,
and
it was good.
No issues. I am going through COVID. I just found out on Monday that I tested positive for COVID. But you know what? It's my 4th time around. So,
really?
Man, I've been doing some home remedies, and I'm doing much better. So,
well, I hope you feel better, dude.
Yeah, man.
I thought I had it last week or the week before, but it was just a really bad flu. I even told the doctor, I was like, "Are you sure? You sure I don't got it? Because I feel bad, man."
I told him we're gonna change his name to the Polish COVID ambassador.
Yeah, Polish,
right?
Polish 19.
Right.
Polish C19. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah. So what's up, fellas? What's going on? I'm sure we've got lots of updates.
Yeah, there's quite a few. I actually I started typing out some talkers points and ended up with a whole full page of things that I want to bring up. But so I'll just go down the list, and then I'm gonna eventually get to what Josh is here to talk to you about, and I'll hand it over to him. And then when he's done, hopefully we'll have Neo Films in the house. They're supposed to be joining us to give us an update about what they got going on. So everyone, thank you for tuning in. I just want to wish everybody a happy New Year's. And without any further pauses or ado, I'm gonna give you guys some updates on the CSA side. So as far as the CSA is concerned, we have 26 projects sitting at the table with 50 investor seats already filled. That means there's only 4 project seats left in the house. There's a lot of applications that we have to screen. I know I've been saying that for a while now, but we just been busy with the holidays and what we got going on. So there's 4 seats. There's quite a few applications, and we're going to be very careful when it comes to choosing these last seat holders. As far as the investors, there's 20 seats left. So we have a total of 70, 50 are already filled. So 20 left on the investor side. If you want to be an investor, please contact one of the team members here, one of the directors, and we'll walk you through the process. The CSA puzzle game will be dropping soon. We've had some video announcements earlier on, I believe in December. It took a while. There's 2,000 pieces, and 200 of the 2,000 had to be remastered and rendered into special 3D puzzles. So that took a while. So thank you to Humblefer and Reef Master for doing all the hard labor behind the scenes, turning those those puzzle pieces into 3D. They just, you know, what they got going on with their projects. You know, they were using the little time they have for themselves to work on that. So we're going to be dropping that game here soon. It's going to be super affordable. I think I forgot what the price was, but it was, I believe it was like 15 crow per puzzle or something like that. So it's going to be super affordable to play these games with awesome prizes at the end of the day. The server is growing daily. I'm talking about the Discord server. We got brand new people coming in every single day. Everybody's checking us out. There's a lot of talks behind the scenes about the CSA. We're joining different types of AMAs just to sit back and listen. And we're actually amazed how many times the AMA leaders are just talking about the CSA. I'm not sure if they know that the CSA is inside the room listening, but it's just kind of cool hearing our name being thrown around on a positive note. So that lets us know that our name is being carried throughout the Web3. So that's really cool. New mints are dropping on Corgi Studio from CSA projects. Obviously, just remember, there you go. If you leave that list 1 through 16 or 1 through 20, if you see a CSA coin on the bottom right hand corner, that means that project has been sanctioned by the CSA. It is backed by the CSA. We have, you know, approved that project to be listed with that badge, the CSA badge. So that lets the investors know that that project right there, that drop, is backed by our name, by the household CSA brand. Okay, so there shouldn't be any issues double questioning yourself if you should invest in that or not. So a lot of these projects are providing staking rewards in CMP token. CMP is what powers the CSA. So keep that in mind. So this next point, I'm going to hand it over to Josh because that's what he's here to talk to you guys about, which is the acquisition of CCW, which just happened a few days ago. So I'm going to hand over the microphone to him, and he'll talk to you guys about CCW and what he's got going on.
Awesome. Thanks, Polish.
Yep.
Happy to be here, Chaka. Did you bring your Bam Bam Bigelow with you, man?
It's put away. My Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah,
that's
so
with my cherishable toys.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so the CSA directors all got together. We decided that with the first set of devs walking away from CCW, and then Sean had to leave it. We just didn't want to see a community go by the wayside, and didn't want to see a project drop off the map, and that's not what we're about in the CSA. So we decided to go ahead and pick it up as a group. So it's a group effort from the directors to run it. So what we've done so far, we've revamped the roadmap a little bit. Nothing on there was really, I'll say, like outlandish in terms of what could be given to the community, but we did have to revamp a couple things. Obviously, the CSA taking over and then getting all the social media and the Discord stuff all switched over, which that's all done. We've got full control over all that. And then we looked into, what can we do to give back to the community who's been around, I want to say almost 8 months, and nothing was ever really launched. So we've made a founder NFT. We did an AMA Saturday last week. I think you were there for that. And then, the plan was come on here today. And then Saturday, this Saturday at 12 noon Central Time, we're going to launch the founder. There'll be 500 of them on Corgi Studio. There'll be 90 Crow each. And once they're minted out, then we will start CMP staking for the founders. A portion of that will go to Crowtopia to help pay the rest of the tab on the arena and stuff like that. And later this week, I've got to schedule it with I think it's Wavy over at Crowtopia, but he was going to hop into Discord and do a walkthrough of the arena. So,
oh, nice.
There's some other stuff in there. I've already talked to Dave over at NFT Scribe about getting the hashtag SmackDown and working on gamification for wrestling within Scribe. And then the real catch for me and Dead Token when we talked about it was the the pay-per-view stuff. You'll see over there on the, what is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the sixth tab, the sixth bubble, it says pay-per-view dev. So development, we've got to do some homework on that because like here where I live, if you have an IRL business and you have pay-per-view within your business, you've probably paid between 5 and 10K to do that. You know what I'm saying? So because it's on a commercial level, but because this is Web3 and a little different, there may be some other things that can be done with that. So we've got some homework to do on that piece, but so far there was things already done. That arena is done in Crotopia. They just need paid. The community needs something that they can make a little earning from while we put together the wrestlers, which we're still working with the original artist, Chaos. He's got the layers and stuff. So it's just putting them together and really getting the community rolling, since they just kind of, I don't know, I feel like they just kind of got left behind a bit, you know? So now we're trying to pick them up and bring them back and get that community rolling, man, you know?
Yeah. And like I said on the Twitter AMA, I haven't been keeping up with the CCW, and then the Twitter AMA was the first time that I did hear that the newer devs were not going to be part of the project, and I was instantly like bummed out because I was like, man, this project, I really, I was looking forward to it. And then right away you said, oh, but the CSA is going to take it over. I was like, oh, okay, cool, because you guys got a variety. This is now, who exactly is it going to be? Everybody, the CSA.
We've all got some different talents. So, I kind of have been doing the Discord and updated the roadmap, and I made the founder and stuff. But in terms of, AMAs, I think we'll probably all rotate through hosting the AMAs. We can all rotate through, getting in the Discord, answering questions, things like that. All the other directors know what we're doing and where we're going. So collectively, we'll just kind of run it together as we can. It's one of those things where, you might be bogged down with your project, but it takes a couple minutes just to go answer a question or keep the community active in the Discord, that kind of stuff. It's pretty straightforward and easy. So the nice thing is we've got 6 of us over here that we can kind of spread that out a little bit, and it makes it easier. So it just made sense to do it that way. But it seems to be doing really well. It's been received really well. B-Nugs was still over there willing to help with doing some AMAs if we need to, or keep the Discord active and that kind of thing. So, and Chaos is still around, like I said, the artist. So it's really good. It's got a lot of potential. It's just, I don't feel like it wasn't turned on, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, we flipped the switch, by God. We turned it on, and it's happening on Saturday.
That's cool. As far as like the artwork that's already been done, are you guys keeping that? Are you revamping it?
I think so. We're going to talk about it, but I think, given what Chaos has done, to be completely honest, I'm transparent as they come. So completely honest, an organization poo-pooed all over his artwork, and it didn't need to be, man. There wasn't anything wrong with it, So I think we'll probably go with them as like maybe a V1 or a Gen 1. And then as we grow and get a little better at some of the things we do, we may come out with like a V2 or something like that. And we've had discussions of adding female wrestlers now too. So there's a lot of cool stuff. Dead Token's been working on some AI stuff in the background just to kind of show what we could do, like with AI and wrestling, like to do, some wrestlers that way too. So maybe we have a V2 or something like that. So the possibilities are endless, man. And when you put the CSA heads together, man, anything can happen.
That's cool. And you got Brian saying, "I'm Crow ready to."
Yeah, let him know about the price, man, and what you're doing with the staking pool, where that money's coming from.
Yeah, for sure.
All that stuff.
For sure. So yeah, there'll be 500. They're 90 Crow each. There'll be enough CMP in the staking pool to run a full year, if not more. And then the other $1,200 worth of Crow is going to pay off Crotopia to launch that arena. So then we have to kind of put our heads together and think about how we want to utilize that arena and what we want to do in there and how we want people's avatars to be implemented and things like that. But it's all doable, man. Like I said, 90 Crow, 500 on Corgi, Saturday at 12 noon Central Standard Time.
Nice.
Now, Brian wants to swoop in and grab 100 already.
He's all,
Get the hell out of here.
He said, "Put me down for a hundo, baby. Put me down for a hundo."
What's happening?
I do have a question. I didn't get a chance to ask on the Twitter space. Maybe somebody did. I'm sure somebody's mentioned it. Now I know when I play or accidentally play a WWE theme song, or I put up a meme or something, it'll get taken down by YouTube pretty quick because they're really fast on that. So, are the similarities? Is anybody concerned about the similarities, or are they changed enough to where it's okay? Like as far as right here, you can see, like, it's similar to Undertaker. You got Hulk or Bret the Hitman.
So my understanding is, for the most part, as long as it's parody and the likeness is not like identical to, say, Hulk Hogan, for example, you can't really get in trouble for it. But I do know Dead Token and I have talked. We are going to look at the layers, and I think to play it safe, we'll change some things to make sure that we're not identical to, an image of like a professional wrestler that could get us sued. We don't want that either. And then theme music and things like that, I think Red Light is probably going to be a big participant in that, and developing, we won't necessarily have the actual theme songs, but we can make some stuff that might be similar and that kind of thing. Or maybe even, just an idea, if someone were to men a wrestler and then they want a theme song for their wrestler, it might be something Red Light can do for like 10 Crow or something, whatever. There's all kinds of possibilities.
That's cool.
Yeah. And they'd have their own theme song and stuff. So just ideas all over the place right now and things we're putting together. But I think the best way to go about it was to get that founder out there and get the community rolling. Cause I feel like they've been left in the dark, man. It's like, it's time to turn on the lights.
So the arena's done already in Cryptopia or Crotopia?
I've seen it. I don't know. I don't know if I would say it's 100%. But he has done a video for me. It's in the Discord. I think I posted it up in sneak peeks over in the CCW Discord. There's an image of the founder, and then I think there's a little video clip of him walking around and showing off kind of the arena.
We got Diggs BTW7 say, "Hey, what's up, G? What's going on?" I see a couple new faces in here. If you guys like the content, like and subscribe. We do these CSA updates every Monday. We're gonna get back on track, I believe, and it's January 14th launch at 12 noon CST. Yep,
100%.
Now, is that something on Crotopia that we'll be able to see? Like, if I jumped in right now, is it? Can we see it, or do you want to wait until Wavy shows it?
I mean, if you can jump in and look. I mean, I haven't jumped in there, so I don't know if Wavy has got it like turned on or if it's only in a dev mode. It's worth a look. Let's take a look.
I'll log in off screen because it might take a little bit.
Hey, while you're at it, send me your seed phrase, man.
Send you my seed phrase?
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. This is Crotopia. Let's see what we got going on. I don't really know how to work this.
I don't even know where it's at. I know it's an arena, but I don't know where it is.
Man, just look for a big stadium, I guess.
I remember Island Thunder. That doesn't look new because I've ran through it quite a bit. This looks new back here.
I thought it's supposed to almost look like the
like a dome.
Yeah, the crypto.com dome.
Okay, there's Boomer Squads.
I think that's what it was mimicked or copied after. Yeah,
he may not have it dropped down then.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's up
It's in the mountains. You got to go flying, man.
Yeah.
Drink some Red Bull.
No, I know her. And actually, Crotopia is so cool, man. I'm glad that they're gonna put an arena in here because this game's really easy to jump on. Or this platform's really easy to jump on and navigate.
Yeah, well, another cool thing is that by owning the arena, we'll be able to host different types of events, and then obviously that will be generating income as well for the community. So concerts, sports events, maybe Olympics, tournaments, whatnot. So all of that is with the with the forward thinking of generating income in the future for the community as well. So
like, if you pop over to the Discord real quick, are you able to pull that up?
Yeah, I can pull up Discord. Let me just check out the chat really quick. Chris Relvro, nice. Give me time to stack up some crow. That's right.
Yeah.
He always comes in with a coin check.
That's right.
Coin
I
check.
think mine's behind me in my wallet. Shit, if I can grab it.
Oh, Brian's saying it's in the mountains. Yeah, I know a little bit about like the metaverses and stuff. It's really they can have it built and then just at a
Or-
click of a button they just make
Yeah,
it live.
You just got to turn it on or make it live. Yeah.
Well, I
Oh,
don't
you know
where
what?
my
I didn't even
wallet is.
see Neo, are you there? I'm sorry, buddy. You've been on mute this whole time. I was like, God, he was quiet. Aaron, you still there? Let me look up Discord really fast. And it's in the CCW Discord?
Yep. Under the sneak peeks.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
There
can
he
hear you.
is.
Yeah, I seen you. I
browser
guess you were muted.
Well, I didn't have the browser open. I thought I could just have it like sitting there because I'm leaving my phone on charger while I chat. But apparently you have to keep the browser open so it doesn't mute me.
Well,
Well,
give us
welcome,
an
welcome.
update. What's going on with Neo, man? I've been following you since the very beginning, and I see you guys are moving pretty fast. You guys got production going on, from what I understand. You want to give us some info? Got some kiddos in the back.
Those kids' laugh is contagious.
Yeah, no, I've been grinding ever since the beginning, and it's been paying off. So let's see. We have a film that we are doing for Opus Labs called The Maestro that we're currently in pre-production for, that we are looking to shoot the middle of March. We'll be shooting in St. Louis, my hometown, with a bunch of my old friends in the industry. We have anime based around the world of Neo that our community is creating. They came up with the world. They came up with kind of the storyline for the whole the first season anyway. And we helped come up with concept for characters and everything like that. And now they've given us what they want for their first script. And now we are handing it off to our animators to begin making the first episode of the anime. We are considering doing, we're using the anime as a way to kind of experiment with what distribution might possibly look like in Web3 as we use the rest of these other projects in the traditional way, you know, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. And then the anime, we're going to see about, you know, maybe selling the episodes as NFTs, or if there are other options out there for like Web3 streaming or distribution. And we're just going to kind of use the anime as a way to experiment with that. As we're doing that, we also have a film called Inherited Sin that we are working towards. That is going to be filmed out in Denmark. And that is something that Netflix presented to us as an option for us to produce, that they would want first option to purchase once the final product has been finished. And all of that is really just us working towards what I call my phase one goal, which is The Groomer, which is kind of the big film that was the whole reason that I got into crypto in the first place, was to figure out a way to get that made. So yeah, I have horrible ADHD, and it really kind of works for this because I constantly am looking for new things to do and new ways to you know, create in Web3. So don't be surprised the next time you hear with me another weird idea that I've came up with. We're producing. So, but yeah, no,
That's
it's
cool.
been going great. It's been going great.
So Netflix came to you guys with the movie idea on the second one you were talking about?
So we had another film that we had written a script for that they were interested in us producing, but we had to have the actors that we had given to them on the pitch deck attached to it, in order for them to be willing to move forward with producing it. And oddly enough, we had 2 that turned it down, essentially because we are a Web3 production company. They didn't say it in those words, but they said, no, we need to stick with more traditional productions, was kind of the wording that they used. So we were able to get those 2 actors attached. So we sat what I call Netflix limbo for months, waiting for them to decide. Then I finally reached back out to them, and they said, yeah, we're going to go a different route. But we have this film, which was actually being directed by a good friend of ours named Anton in Denmark. A little lesson: if Denmark is becoming a production hub thanks to Netflix, because they've already produced several movies and series out there. The Rain, 1894, I believe, was another one, and they were going but in return, Denmark has been help funding these productions. Well, now that Netflix has kind of turned it into a production hub, the government said, well, we don't need to give you our money anymore. So they pulled the funding off the production. And Netflix came to us and said, yeah, we're not going to go forward with this one, but here's.
He's still there. Polish, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think it's on his end. No, there is he there?
No, that was me. I hear you still. I don't hear him.
Okay. Well, while we wait, this is the Crotopia. And Aaron, if you can still hear us, buddy, we couldn't hear you. I think your mic rugged a little bit. But this is a walkthrough of Crotopia to see the CCW, I believe. Yep. Oh, it's back. It is back there in the mountains. Yeah, there's way more to it. I mean, what I showed was just the beta, and it's just, you're just a little robot that walks around.
Yeah, give him a second, get his bearings right. He's like, okay, here we go.
That already looks cool from the outside.
Yeah, it does. It looks good from the outside. I don't think it's fully finished, but it's pretty close.
Oh,
there
that's
it
cool.
is.
Do you know like what are the plans for this? What are the plans for the arena?
I don't know what Sean or the previous devs really had in mind, other than the ability to stream pay-per-view into that. But we've got some things we've been talking about behind the scenes and what we can do with it and that kind of thing. So
maybe like Brian or so, who said it here? Somebody put it in the post that it'd be cool to debut Neo Film in the arena, you know?
Yeah, there's the founder. I think that looks awesome.
That does look cool. I like that animation. I like how the arena's tilted up. That looks really cool.
Thanks, man.
Nice. And Aaron, are you back? Nope, not yet. All right.
I sent him a message on Discord that his microphone's off.
Yeah, I seen him pop off and jump back on.
I mean, you could do a lot of different usages for an arena. Like I said, you know, games, concerts, movie premieres, you know, gatherings, whatever it is. I mean, that requires a room to hold mass amount of people. You can pretty much do it.
I think it would be
arena.
I think it would be cool to check the, what do you want to call it? Copyrights, maybe is what you'd call it, right? But like on the older Royal Rumbles and stuff, where like, you know, every Friday we could stream in a Royal Rumble from like, it's like the 70s all the way up, man. Like just, you know,
like the old ones. That's a good idea.
Yeah, man. And then just have them in there, you know, people can come hang out and watch the Royal Rumble and whatever, you know.
Is there a free wrestling channel that is like? Yes,
yeah,
now we can hear you.
There we go.
A free wrestling channel that the only channel I know is like the one that comes on cable.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
We got to
Okay.
do some digging, but we'll find it. Don't worry about that. We'll find it.
Yeah, or get you a VCR and play old VHSs of the WWE.
Yeah, man.
That'd be
Everything would be
awesome.
super cool. That'd be cool.
All right, Aaron, are you back, buddy?
Yeah, I'm back. I don't know where
Okay.
StreamYard
So
kicked
you
me
dropped
but-
off when you dropped off where you were saying that Denmark said we're no longer gonna fund these productions, and Netflix said, okay, well we're gonna skip this one, and that's where your microphone dropped off.
Oh, gotcha. So yeah, Denmark said they're going to skip What Happens at Home, which was the other one they were considering, and gave us the option to produce Inherited Sin, and in return, they get first option to purchase it once it's completed. So that's our middle goal that we're working towards, and then once we're done with that, we're going to move to the Groomer, which is the big goal.
So let me ask you this: the proceeds from the Denmark film, will the owners of the founder NFTs, because you got 3 different tiers, will they be receiving any royalties back from that film?
Yeah, they basically anything we produce, our founders get royalties from, even just like the production services we have for other projects.
Awesome. So the film that you are starting to shoot in March, is that, how many series is that, and how many episodes are you shooting?
So what we're filming in March is just a short film. It's going to be about 15 minutes long, and it's based around the I guess the NFT character for this project called Opus Labs, that they will be using really just as a way to bring their NFT character to life. So it'll only be one film.
And then I seen on your Twitter.
Actually, the large majority of what we're... Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt.
I was going to say the large majority of the productions that we're getting from other projects have been like little hype videos and explainer videos for other NFT projects.
Oh, nice. Now I seen here you guys have a space tomorrow. Is it a film 3, or is this something that already passed, or is it Tuesday?
Yeah, we have
10th?
one tomorrow. We're doing spaces every Tuesday on Twitter, revolving around film 3 and film production, writing, animation, all the different creative aspects of making a movie or TV show. Or
What time is your space?
So that would be 4 p.m. Eastern, I do believe, if I remember right.
Yeah, this one says 4 p.m. Eastern.
What is that in Central Standard? Am I an hour behind, right?
That's 3. Yeah.
Okay, I can probably
so
make
it's
that
3
happen.
p.m. Central every Tuesday.
I've got a space tomorrow that I'm starting called Tidal Wave Wednesday, or Tidal Wave Tuesday, sorry. Tidal Wave Tuesday, it's a chill space. So if you guys want to come over there, that's 5 Central. So that's probably 6 your time. Welcome to.
Cool.
You know, I did have a question for you guys too. So you guys do animation too?
Yeah, we have a full production house.
I really need to talk to you guys. I have a wild idea.
Here we go.
Yeah, I need to talk to you.
Polish, we can't see you. Dana, I'm way here. What?
Dana says, Polish, we can't see you.
You can't see me.
It's really cool, Aaron, to see you guys.
I thought that was just a reference
progress.
for John Cena.
It is. Well, I guess I got an update. I got a couple actually right here. My son Zeke, he did a collaboration with Red Light, and if you wanted to, he has his NFT is out on OpenSea. You guys can check it out, listen to the music and stuff. That's pretty cool. 16 years old, and he's doing some cool things, man. That's pretty cool.
That's super cool, man.
And then also I had a project called Grimgoyles. They made a custom Chaka Crypto NFT, and they made it for me. It's actually on OpenSea. They put a little, like a YouTube mic right there. Thought that was pretty cool, pretty nice of them. So shout out to Grimgoyles.
Grimgoyles are pretty cool. I know those guys.
That's awesome, man.
Really cool community.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, Aaron, it's cool to see you guys progress and see where you guys are moving forward with everything and where you're at now. That's awesome. Can't wait to start checking these movies out. Where can we watch? Like you were talking about the animated one, the first one you were talking about. Do you know yet where we'll be able to see that once it's complete?
Oh, I think he dropped again.
Oh, he's gone. Brian says Grimgoyles. What? Yeah, Grimgoyles is a project. I actually I seen them advertise or promoting on TikTok. That's how I first heard about them, and then I checked them out in some spaces and pretty cool people joined their community, bought some NFTs, and they made me a diamond holder and made me a custom NFT. So that they're awesome.
They've got the castles, right? Like you got to pick the castle you're going to be in or something.
Yeah, they have castles 1, 2, and 3. The whole dynamic of it's just it's fun. It's new. It's new to me, something different. So thought that was really cool. And I see him trying to jump back on backstage. I'll give him a couple minutes and I'll bring him up.
There you go. Yeah, I definitely want to talk to Neo, man. I've got some ideas for like I don't want to say SpongeBob SquarePants, not like that, like maybe like that, but educational in a sense, man. Like for the reef and stuff. So
that's awesome.
Cool.
Man, I already put a bug in his ear about dropping the CSA logo somewhere in the film. So,
oh, product placement. That's what I was doing here. I was like, Bang energy drink. I just set my Bang energy drink right there so you can see it.
So hopefully he can hear me. But if he comes back, I'm gonna pastor him about that. Oh, there he is. All right. My man,
I'm learning a valuable lesson. Don't use StreamYard on your phone.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, StreamYard. If you get a message or you get a call, it usually kicks you off if you're on your phone.
So I was telling these guys when you disappeared that I already put a bug in your ear about dropping the CSA logo somewhere in the film. What is the realistic possibility of getting that done?
Oh, it's actually pretty simple. Just you could do. There's so many. The cool thing about product placement is it's limited by your creativity. Like I said, you could have it setting on a desk that he's working at, and you put a CSA coin on the desk. Or he's walking to a building and there's a billboard behind the building that has the CSA logo and a little advertisement on it, or a T-shirt that the character, like, it's really just limited by your imagination. You ever seen, like, I distinctly remember a movie where they literally used, it was one of those billboard trucks, and the billboard truck just got into an accident in one of the scenes, and all that was just subliminal product placement. So
right.
cool.
Well, we gotta talk to somehow get us in there, and obviously I don't know what the price of that would cost, but we definitely, it would be cool if maybe like the character would like be flipping the CSA coin. He's walking down the street, pulls it out of his pocket and like flips it up, and then you see it rotating in slow motion with the CSA logo as he catches it in his hand and puts it back in his pocket, man.
My imagination went straight to like some kind of boss, like mob boss counting like coins and then coming up on a CSA one and biting it to see if it's real and like tossing it, but it showed it.
Oh, definitely. That'd be cool, man. Yeah, let's get together. Let's talk about it, man. We definitely love to have a plug in a film. So
For sure.
So as far as the
I'll
first
work with you.
animated,
Now, usually that's something I offer for our founder members, but I'll work with you on it.
perfect. Speaking of founders, can you go over the 3 tiers and where you are during with your mint? How many are minted? How many you got left? If anybody's interested, where can they purchase the founders and all that?
Yeah, so our founder NFTs basically work as a fractionalized ownership of the company. In return, you collect revenue from literally all productions that we create, and that percentage is based off of how much, what tier NFT that you hold. So they are not in any, they're not like ETH or anything like that. They're all private sale. There's 3 tiers: the gold pass for $500, the platinum pass for $5,000, and the diamond pass for $35,000. And depending on which one you purchase, you get a percentage of a certain percentage of our revenue in return. And we are at 25% minted out on our founder passes at the moment. They're all done private sale. There's no minting on a D app or anything like that. You literally contact me on Twitter, the website, or Discord, and we discuss privately. I answer any questions, any concerns, and then you send whatever payment is most convenient for you. So if you don't have any BUSD, but you got USDC on ETH, or you got some stable coins on Crow, it doesn't really matter. Like you, as long as you're able to cover the expense, we'll take care of it and then airdrop you your NFT. The only thing is that NFT will be on ETH.
nice, and 25% of the founders. That's not bad at all.
When you say 25, is that all 3 tiers, or is it 25
Yeah.
of the lower? So, like, how is there a way to see how many per tier are still available?
On the Discord, we have it all listed on how much is sold of each one, but we don't have it on the website because it was a fairly difficult pain in the butt to change that constantly. So we decided to just put it on the Discord. Yeah, we have 2 diamonds sold, 20 platinum sold, and 100 and I believe 127, 130 gold sold.
Nice,
Wow.
very nice. Okay, well, Chromex says, let's get CSA needs a diamond. Yep, we do.
So
You know it.
with the diamond, these are the what comes with it right here on the screen. Can you see it or no?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
they
can
get
see
the
it.
digital version of the film. That's cool. Access to the set, so they'll be able to walk around the set or.
So they'll either be invited to come, to a production like with the Maestro, the one we're filming in March. We've literally invited all of our founders, and they can, come be an extra on set. And when they're not being an extra on set, they can hang out in the theater and just watch, a production happen in front of them live. I will warn that it's very glamorous outside, but it's a lot of hurry up and wait when you get into actually doing it. But it is a fun experience. So we have, I believe, 45 of our founders are coming down to the production we're doing in March to be an extra and just kind of hang out on set while we're filming the movie. And we're going to do a happy hour with our founders during that weekend as well.
That is cool. Yeah, and he got Chromag in the chat. He said, "Do you take CMP?"
Sure. Like I said, I don't care what the coin doesn't matter unless it's like some meme coin. I won't take meme coins.
Well,
Yeah,
that
that's,
CMP is definitely not a meme coin, but yeah, that would be a lot of CMPs, Chromeg. I mean,
But like,
35,000 worth. Man,
but
that's a big
you
bag.
can't buy it in Doge or anything like that. Is
No,
essentially what
no,
I'm
no, no.
saying.
yeah, that's really cool. And then the executive producer credits, if you get a diamond pass, so that means they'll be in the credit roll.
They'll be in the credit roll. So if you want to be in the credits, you don't have to dox. We can actually just use your whatever you want your name to be. But if you want an IMDb credit, so if you're actually looking to become an executive producer and be considered for other executive producer roles, that's what we recommend is you get on IMDb, because then you can be considered for other films as they're being produced. Then you have to dox, because you can't be anonymous on IMDb, and I mean they're not going to hire you if you're just a name on there anyways.
Oh, of course, yeah. And then look right there, Polish product placement option in the
Yep.
on the diamond pass tier 1.
Perfect. Well, I don't hold a diamond, but we're gonna work something out for the CSA. So we'll definitely be talking.
Yeah,
And
no, I'll
let's
work something
see.
out with you since I am a proud member of the CSA.
Thank you very much. Most definitely. You see what happens when you have these connections, when you have all these projects at the table. It's a beautiful thing. So most definitely.
Well, that is
Well,
awesome.
awesome.
So, is where you guys at with the first anime you were talking, the Maestro? How far in production is that? Is that something you can talk about?
So Maestro is live. It'll be live action. It'll be we are in pre-production. Script is done, location scouted. We're just trying to nail down a date in March. That's the theater that we'll be filming in. Can solidify the date, and then casting. We have all the submissions, which funny enough we have 350 submissions for casting for the film that we have to go through, and then we'll have them all audition, and that'll be another part of what our founders will get to do is once they audition, we'll have the audition tapes. We'll get them down to like the final 3, and then let our founders decide who they want to cast as the lead actor or the supporting actors.
That's really cool. That's really cool. Are you part of the audition process? Are you there kind of taking notes and stuff?
So what I do is I will I'm not going to hand off 300 submissions to my founders and have them choose. So I'm going to go through and call them down, and then get them down to the top 3 that I think will work best for the role. And then from that point, I'll hand them off to the founders, and then they will decide who they want to cast for each role from there.
Is this anybody can submit an app, I guess, to be considered, or is this kind of like going through some sort of an agent that they send actors that are already established, or how did these 300 make it to you?
So we did do a traditional casting through our agency, but at the same time, we are also offering the opportunity to audition to all of our holders. But what they will do and what they are doing, we have a couple that have submitted. So they self-tape, like I said, and they're going to put it in a Discord channel with their audition tape, and then they will get. I will say, our holders.
Oh man, I think he's getting another call.
You're kind of rugging a little bit.
Well, Chaka, I mean, Chaka, me, you, and a couple people, we got a bunch of audition tapes.
Yeah,
from our holders, and then the rest are traditional casting route.
Nice. I was just telling Chaka that me and him and a couple other people, we have a bunch of auditions. Yep. Can you hear me? Are you there?
Oh, he's gone.
Oh man, I was just gonna tell him, hey, review the YouTube channel. We got our tapes in.
Yeah, see, but this is all natural. If I was acting, I wouldn't even know what to do. I'd be like, Hey, how you guys doing today?
Well, that's what they're looking for, natural, natural stuff. So,
When he comes back,
uh,
I wanted to ask him. I wonder, is this going to be a full length film, or if it's going to be how they do the short films? And lately, I've been watching some really good short films on YouTube, like really good.
nice,
I'm gonna have to send you a link on some of them because I was like, God dang, and they're only like 15, 20 minutes long.
sweet. Well,
Oh, there
while
he
we
is.
wait on he's back.
How
I'm getting quicker
you?
on the draw now that I know what happens whenever someone calls or texts me. So,
So before you dropped, I was going to ask you: is this going to be a full length feature, or is it going to be like a short film? Do you guys know about the time
so
yet?
this one's a short film.
A short film.
This is a short film, the Maestro short film. Anime is episodic series, and then Inherited Sin is a feature.
And I was just telling Polish, I have been on a short film kick lately, and I have seen some really, really good short films. And I'm looking forward to Maestro because I am on the short films are so, they pack in so much of a story in there. And that's really cool. I'm looking forward to it.
You kind of have
That's
to.
awesome.
Yeah. But
Um,
yeah.
So when you talk about short film, how short is it as far as duration?
About 15 minutes, I would say, is probably going to
Okay.
be max length. And here's something I never got. You see a lot of these. So short films are not commercially viable, really. You see a lot of directors and stuff, makes short films because it's easier, it's a smaller budget, but you can't really make any monetary income off of a short film. So why don't, if anyone on here is a filmmaker, why don't you collect your short films with all the other people that made short films and then make it an anthology? Then it's a feature length film, and you can
Yeah.
sell it and share the proceeds with the 6 or 7 other people that made short films.
Yeah. And I've seen a lot of well-known actors and actresses do short films. Jamie Kennedy. I've seen Don Cheadle on there doing short films, and you can tell by the acting that they're doing that they're having a fun doing this. Like they're just having a blast on the short film. So I've been on a short film kick, man. That's cool.
Yeah, short films are usually like for us in the industry, we use short films as a proof of concept to try and sell a feature normally.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Very cool, man. We can't wait, to hear more as the time approaches March and you guys start filming. I'm sure you guys gonna be posting live videos from the set, trying to promote the filming and stuff like that. So I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to seeing all that stuff.
And
Yeah.
Aaron, if you ever want to share updates or put something out on YouTube, if you don't already have access to a channel, just hit me up and we'll set something up and you can have the floor and share whatever you'd like and show whatever you'd like.
Oh, I'm always happy to. It's just like I said, like my ADHD is good and bad things. I just put so much on my plate that I have no time to do anything else.
Oh yeah, and that's why the invite's always open. I know you have a busy schedule, but I'm if it's last minute, we can always work something out. It's just an option for you if you need it.
No, I absolutely will take you up on it.
Cool.
Like it's just finding that time that I took for myself to do all these projects. To do it, yeah.
Very nice.
Very nice. Then you guys got
And
your space
we're
coming up
gonna
tomorrow.
we're gonna try to come up with the funds to get that diamond. We're gonna try to see what we can do to be the 3rd diamond holder in the industry over there. So
You're welcome to it, man. I would. That'd be an awesome thing. Then I can put CSA in every one of our films.
well,
That would
well,
be cool.
well, we have some I guess discussions to be had behind the scenes on how to come up with that money. So you guys do a payment plan? I mean, I don't know. I gotta ask. I mean,
I have not been.
we're good for it, but
Can I put a diamond tier or a top tier on layaway?
On layaway. You know,
No, hey,
I guess
that
I've never been asked that, but that is a beauty since everything's private sale. I can be really flexible with it, like with how it works out. If so, if you want to do it on the layaway, I'm not saying I won't consider it.
man, you know,
that's
I'm
awesome.
thinking, you know, I'm thinking 1,000 a month, you know, for the next 35 months, you know. I don't know.
So
I
three
mean,
year payment plan. That's not bad. Not bad.
I think the CSA could swing that if we set something up. I don't know. I got to talk to Chromag and the rest of the team. You know.
Hey Aaron, can you see the screen? Is this one of your guys' productions right here? I see on your Twitter. It was in your media section.
Yes,
It looks like
that's one of our animations. That is actually a essentially it's a proof piece that was used for PlayStation.
really, that is
Nice.
some beautiful animation, man. Like it's very well done.
Yeah, that's the animation. That's the animators. They're actually friends of mine that will be doing our anime.
Wow,
Very cool.
looks very nice.
Back to
That.
Uh,
All right, man. I mean, I don't want to keep you gentlemen too long. Anything else that you'd like to share? You know, starting off with Neo. Anything else that you'd like to put out there, share with the community before we sign out of here?
No, yeah. Like if you are interested in potentially becoming a founder, especially CSA, if you do want to get that diamond, no, just reach out to me on Twitter, on Discord, or on the website, and we'll work through the process with you to get you onboarded. And our first quarterly payout of our royalties will be going out the end of March. We'll be doing them every 3 months. We'll be doing payouts from all of our production services. So our first payout goes on March for all our founders, and it'll be every 3 months going forward. We have like all the crazy productions that we're doing, and we're going to keep stacking on that as we go. I plan on getting to the point where we're doing 4 to 5 feature films a year. Let's see. Got the show, got the movie, got the other movie. I think that's it. I think that's everything.
Nice, man. That's awesome. And I'll have all the links to everything that Aaron talked about. The Twitter website will be in the description box below. If you guys like to check it out, check it out. It's pretty cool. You saw a little clip of the animation. Looks great. So I'm really looking forward and excited to what else Neo Films comes out with.
Yeah, I always wanted to preface to everybody, like, we're not just some dudes that think making movies are cool. Like, we've been doing this. I've been doing this for almost 20 years, and some of my team have been doing it for close to 40 years. So
Super cool.
Mm-hmm.
We've been doing this a long time, and all we're really doing is taking what we've learned all this time and moving it into a new way of making movies, because I honestly see Web3 is the future of filmmaking. I think it will be what takes over Netflix the way Netflix beat Blockbuster, and I just I want to be the first.
100%.
And that's what's cool is I think more people just need to see the clips and the quality of what you guys have put out already, because I think maybe like just through a Twitter space talking about it, they're gonna be like, well, you guys, I don't know what they'd expect from a Web3 project, because like you said, you want to be the first one. So, but those clips right there, the proof is in the pudding. That looked really cool already.
So I had another question, if we got a minute.
Yeah, for sure.
So how do you go about collabing with someone to make an animation for them, like a short or something like that? Do you have to hold a founder, or do you pay out of pocket for that? Well, how does that work?
Oh, no. Production services are literally offered to anybody. It's the way the animation works is that you pay per second.
Okay.
And then you bring it down to if we want to do a 30-second animation or a 60-second animation, etc. And it costs less for a 2D animation than it does a 3D animation.
Sure.
But I will preface that animation is not. I don't think there really is anything in video production that's fast.
Sure.
Which is
Sure.
kind of weird
That's
that we're
understandable.
jumping into Web3 where everything is expected to be done like lickety split. Like a 30-second animation can take 2 months to do, especially if you're doing it frame by frame.
No, that's understandable. I mean, I've dabbled around in a couple programs and looked at things, and even after just looking into the programs at how some of the animations are done, like 100%, I believe that for sure, especially if you're doing frame by frame.
Now, when Aaron, on the animations, is that including the the music, and if there's any voice or anything like that? Is that how does that, is that separate packages?
No. That's all included in the per second cost.
Okay.
We essentially figured out what it costs us hourly for animation, for voiceover, for music, and then we broke that down into per second so that we. It used to be what you would normally do is, all right, give me your vision, and we'll give you a quote. But I have found that in, especially in this realm, I'm not sure why, but they're like, I'm not interested if you do it as a quote basis, which is the old way of doing it. So we took everything and broke it down to what it would cost per second, so that if you can know beforehand, it's going to cost you for 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 15 seconds, etc.
Can you voice over your own animation?
Yeah, we have voiceover artists, we have composers, we have 2D animators, we have 3D animators. We have a whole production house.
I guess, I mean, what I'm saying is, like, if you made a short cartoon for me, for example, can I voice over my own?
Oh, gotcha. So you can, but there are certain quality requirements in order for you to submit your voiceover.
Okay.
So like you couldn't just like go out into your living room and do it on your phone. That
Of course, yeah.
That wouldn't match the level of production that everything else is. So we wouldn't be
Yeah,
able
you're
to
going
use
to
it.
want
So
studio level sound quality, obviously.
yeah, so
right?
we would essentially say you're going to need this microphone, you're going to need this recorder, you're going to need to be able to go inside of, some of the best recording places is actually your car, because it's fully enclosed and it already has padding within the doors. And that's why you see a lot of people who do, like those singing things and shit, they do those in their car because it's a self-contained little production house. So you or get in a closet and do it inside of a closet.
Hey,
So those
my
type of
son's
things.
studio's in his closet. He has the sound padding and everything in his closet.
Yep. That's normally how most of us start.
So
With
what is? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Production microphone, and we go and put that egg crate padding and put it up inside of a closet, and that's where you record.
So what is the price per second, if I can ask that, if you don't mind? If it's something you do in private, that's fine too.
Yeah. Let me pull up the prices for you. Am I still here?
Still,
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, there we go. Break down to about $250 a second, $300 a second.
Okay. I'm in the wrong business, bro.
Yeah. I can get me a 1 second animation right now.
I'm in the wrong business, man. I'm worried about how much per hour. You're talking about seconds. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yes.
You have to think about it though. 1 second of animation is 24 frames.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, no, that for 2D animation, it's $250 to $300 a second. If you're doing 3D animation, it's double that.
Okay, understand.
So it comes
Nice.
out about $10 a frame.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go, Reef, man. Start pumping out frames, brother.
For sure. For sure.
Nice. That is awesome. So
Oh,
any Reef, anything you'd like in last words for about CCW or anything that you'd like to share before we sign out? I mean, you already showed us the perfect way how to paint a room. You were doing that on point. I was
Bro,
like, that is
I can't help it, man. Like, I've got to get it done. I've got a realtor coming tomorrow to take pictures, so I've got to get this done so we can get this house on the market again and get off of this thing. So I got
yeah.
it.
I'm
You
just
know how I
glad he
am,
had
man.
his.
Oh, that's awesome though.
I'm just glad he had his pants on, while doing it.
I thought
Well,
about taking them off, but I was like, nah, I'm on live YouTube. I better leave mine.
just put the blur.
Yeah, just the blur. No, CCW, man, like I said, just we're ready to go on Saturday, man. And, certainly I'll be talking about it on Tuesday at the Tidal Wave Tuesday. So, tune into that if you got a minute. And, for certain, Chaka, if you're not doing anything at 5 Central, man, you should be in the Tidal Wave Tuesday. We can pimp the channel a bit.
Oh, I'm down. Tuesday, I actually have I'm doing my very first mega space on here. So I'm having a bunch of projects come on. We've had this planned for a couple months now, or longer than that. So we finally got a chance where we can all get together. So I might not be available because I think that one's starting at 4, and I think it
Okay.
might be a long one. But if I can, I'll jump in for sure.
For sure, man. Well, it's going to be an ongoing thing. So, I think it'll be good. But yeah, CCW, man, we're ready to go. 90 Crow for a founder on Corgi Studio, 12 Central on Saturday, this coming Saturday. There's only 500 of them. And then when they mint out, we're going to move to staking for CMP, man.
Nice. Awesome, man.
Yeah. And then
Yep.
when is the original Reef Pets founder making its way to Corgi from CRK?
Not decided yet. That vote is still up, my friend.
Okay, but that's
It'll
coming
run
too.
till Wednesday morning.
Okay, gotcha.
Matter of fact, if you want, let's check the vote right now just so we can do it.
Oh, he gone. I think he went to go count the votes.
Oh. Well, so he has a vote up there to leave CRK, Croaking, and then come over to Corgi and stake for CMP. So that's what's happening.
Let's see. Does
So
he have it up on his? Is it on the
no,
Twitter?
he's got it on his Discord. On
Oh, okay.
Reef Pets Discord. So.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
Hey.
I'm back. I just went. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I just went and checked the vote, and it is tied 17-17, man.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, people go vote.
Man, it's legitimately a house divided, man. It's trippy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's let's see what happens there. I've been putting out videos on CRK and their whole process and the reasons behind it, of their migration, and it's all for them just to stay sustainable,
Yeah, for sure. We're just a little more concerned with the valuation and what the reward payout will now be, especially with the ranking of NFTs for the staking. I think, in my opinion, like someone who has just money to blow could go pick up the top NFTs and run a 600% APR and just really screw everybody else.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, man, not good. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying anyone will do that. I mean, it'd probably take a chunk of change to really do that. But at the end of the day, we're community driven, and I let the community decide what we're going to do. But I had a conversation with someone else today, and they said, well, what if the community decides to stay? I said, well, then we'll stay. But at the end of the day, if everything goes the other way and it really goes down, like, I don't want to hear no complaining, man. Like, this is what y'all wanted.
Yeah. And Dana says, we need you to vote, Chaka. I'll get in there.
Yeah,
I'll get
brother.
in there and vote.
For sure. But yeah, cool. I appreciate you, brother. I love the show, and always, man, it's a pleasure to be on here with you, man.
Oh, anytime. Polish, any last words before we sign out of here?
Couple more speaking points. Let's see here. CSA coin, we're at 40 physical coins minted. It's been obviously slow. People spending money on holidays, which is understandable, and now trying to pay off them credit card bills. So, but we're at 40 CSA minted coins. Staking will start on the CSA physical coins once we're at 250 minted, so 50%, right? There's 500 coins. So at 50%, we can start the staking. Let's see here. Things are slow across the board. We see the charts, but you look at CMP chart, looks super strong and super great. So thank you for everybody that's investing in CMP and holding through this tough time. We wouldn't be there without you, and you guys know it. Let's see. Nest Egg launched their token, NFT token. That was last week. So congratulations to Nest Egg. I see you're scrolling through there. We had Chrono Balls. They minted out, and they're I think selling stuff on secondary now. And if you hold 8 of their NFTs, you're gonna get a golden glove. So make sure you check them out. um let's see here. Healers, okay, are one of the CSA projects. The Healers, they're working super hard in the background, um to getting their healthcare project website up and running. So if you have not checked out Healers, their project is based on people without insurance. They're putting something together to be able to help people that have no insurance to pay for medical bills. So they are a very strong, supportive um, project of the CSA. So check them out as well. I just had a wellness check with Community, with Ryan from Community yesterday. He's been off for a couple months. He had IRL issues within his family, so he kind of was on and off, but he's back. And they're going to be doing a relaunch. They're going to be relaunching the CRM token version 2. So look towards that. We're going to be helping them out with some of the stuff as well. We'll be doing more wellness checks with other projects. Some projects that sit at the table, they've been really quiet. So we have some concerns with a few of them. So we're going to be reaching out to them, seeing what's going on. How can we help? Um, Obviously, we don't want anybody rugging. That's the whole point of the CSA. We don't want projects, that are going to leave. We're going to try to help people out as much as we can, guide them, put them together with other people that can help. Talking with Anthony from Ants, he's doing a lot of merchandise stuff that just came up this week. He has a centralized store. He's got a printer. He's able to do T-shirts and some other stuff. So we're going to be talking with him on centralizing some merchandise into like a one-stop shop. So it's stateside here in the U.S. and he'll handle all the inventory and shipping stuff out as well. You already mentioned your son working with Red Light. Red Light's doing great. They're staying busy over there. That token is also busy himself helping out, with AI art for other projects, that are within the CSA. So he's got that thing down to the science. Like whatever generator he's using, he can pump out a lot of cool AI art. So oh, very important point before we before we go. Um, we are vetting internally within the directors. We are having discussions on adding 3 extra directors to the CSA. We have talked about the pros and cons of some of the candidates that we've brought forward, and I think we nailed it down to the actual 3 that we like. So now we have to put together a vote behind the scenes, and if the votes pass, we're going to be approaching those 3 individuals with an offer to become a CSA director. Keep in mind that those are non-compensated roles at this time. We're not paying people to be a director. We're asking for true commitment on your own time. So, but probably within the next week, we will be reaching out to people that we have chosen, I guess. So
Cool.
the suspense builds, right? Who's it gonna be?
Awesome.
uh we 2 more points and then we'll be done. We're going to be rescheduling our bi-weekly investor calls coming up soon. We just got to nail down the date and the times. I'm not as busy up until the end of March, and then for my IRL, I start traveling 90 days out of the year starting at the end of March. So we got to figure things out with my schedule. I'm not going to be home, but obviously if there's an internet connection at the hotel, I'll be down, doing what I need to be doing. So and then the last point is Marcus from Mad Moguls. Okay, he's been dropping his boxes to all the CSA members and investors. Okay, so please contact him if you did not get your free Mad Mogul box. Okay, you cannot buy them. They're only available from him through a drop, and we don't know what's in them. It's like this big secret. So go get your box. Okay, come to our Discord, ask us how to get you in touch with Marcus. Okay, but that's all. I mean, that's all the updates I had. I think it was an awesome show. We had Reef Pets giving you guys what's going on with not only CCW but Reef Pets. We had Neo in here, so I'm excited. Now we got to start planning on how we can get that diamond founder. 35K. 35K isn't just laying around, in anyone's pocket. At least not in my pocket. So
give me
anyway.
2 of them. No,
give me 2 of them.
Just kidding. I wish. I wish.
Once you bump up that house sale by 35K, so boom.
They need to bring the damn interest rate down. Is what they need to do.
Oh yeah,
that's why nobody's looking, man.
That's all the updates I got for the community, Chaka. Thank you for hosting us. Thank you for coming to me first thing in January. I don't know if the community knows, but you reached out to me and you said, hey, are we still doing this? Because I got projects knocking on my door. They want to secure time and space, but I want to make sure I take care of my OGs, my CSA family. So I'm super appreciative of you coming to me and not double booking us, So yes, keep us in this time frame every Monday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So
cool. Yeah, no problem, man. I mean, this is God, I don't know I think we're in the 20s or 30s of how many shows we've done so far, and it's been great. I remember the first time my first Reef Pets AMA. That's how it all started, man. You guys, if you're in the chat still, go back and check out. That's how I very first got introduced to the CSA. I did a Reef Pets AMA. And he's like, hey man, you ever heard of the CSA? It's like, no. And then it all started there.
That's right, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I think Reef Pets. I think we're back on what, Wednesday, right?
Yeah, and Wednesday we're gonna have Reef Pets on, and see, check out Reef Pets, talk about Reef Pets all day.
It's the greatest project on the planet.
Looking forward to it. All right, fellas. Now I got to go help my 11-year-old with the science project. He's gonna I'm gonna teach him how to be an electrician here in a little bit.
That's easy, man. All you need is zip ties and some zip tie cutters, and just leave them laying everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing lighting up light bulbs with different size batteries. That's
nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. As long as you're playing with batteries and not with like AC current, but DC is fine. So
yeah,
you would have a lot of explaining to your wife if you electrically shock your son.
Yeah, so. He'll bounce back. I used to be an electrician. I was a journeyman electrical lineman before.
Oh, there you go. Cool.
I'll tell you, man. 110 is I8 and 240 hurts a lot.
Yes, sir. All right, fellas. Always a pleasure. I'll see you guys next week, and then Reef Pets on Wednesday. Everybody in the chat, I appreciate you. If you haven't yet liked and subscribed, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. You guys have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Peace, love, and chicken grease.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Chaka Crypto, you're entering the Chaka-verse. Chaka Crypto, welcome to the Chaka-verse. Chaka Crypto, you're entering the Chaka-verse. Chaka Crypto, welcome to the Chaka-verse. He all speaking Chaka facts, I'm all speaking Chaka words. We all making Chaka